It'll be Los Angeles off the tip. Adebayo, high post. And Adebayo throws it down.
Yeah, Adebayo there throwing it down with a little attitude.
To stand multiple defensive selections for Bam Adebayo.
Well, look, Kevin, Bam Adebayo has 3 key things for a defender. All right? He is smart, he is tough, and he is very, very versatile. He can guard virtually everyone on the floor at a given time.
Now here's Jefferson after Jaylen Brown's miss. Westbrook with the block.
Boy, Westbrook.
Oh, man. Wow.
The artist behind many iconic throwdowns, Russell Westbrook, putting on a show.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's going to be on Kyrie Irving.
That's the idea. Get the ball inside, get a good look, and see if you can draw some fouls.
And Stan, you think about the skill level of Trae Young. What makes him, in your opinion, such a tough lover?
I think the best thing about Trae Young, Kevin, is as much of a scorer he is, he's even better as a passer. And so it's hard to commit a second defender to Trae Young all the time because he will find the open people and create great, great shots for his team.
And Rip Hamilton gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone. Portland no good that time either. Here's Los Angeles now. Here's Irving. And it's Shaq with the rebound. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. And Embiid throws it down.
And seeing a guy as big as Embiid being so fluid in terms of his movement, jaw-dropping.
Now here's Hamilton. Now Irving. And good as it just snugs right down through the net.
Well, good luck guarding that. That's impressive ball control.
Young. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Well, he may not be the biggest guy, but Young plays like one. He goes right at the defense there.
Now here's Westbrook from the arc. And Embiid pulls it down.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Substitution on the court.
We've got 1:18 left here in the opening quarter. Brunson with a clean look. And a miss there on the triple. And we've got a whistle. The refs are indicating it's a transition take foul. It's going to be a shot and the ball. Los Angeles shooting their first free throw this game.
Yeah, you know, guys, the amount of offense that Young creates for himself and his teammates is staggering. This guy does it all.
Now here's Malone. Portland moving the ball around. Here's Randall. And Randall throws it down.
Emphatic finish by Randall. I love when he's forceful around the hoop.
He takes advantage of them in every way possible.
And Greg, he lures them into a trap on the steal, and then bang, straight to the bucket.
Turning great defense into great offense. That's the kind of stop you're looking for.
And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Randall. Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Malone with the steal. And now Malone pushing it up. No one back to stop him.
You gotta finish at the rim right there. You hate seeing those opportunities go to waste.
Here's Rodman. Knocked loose. And Portland turns it over again.
Well, that's an unforced error. If you want to drive your coach crazy, that's the way to do it.
Portland foul.
And this is his second trip to the line tonight.
Personal foul.
That free throw good from Young.
At the line for the away team.
And so Young nails them both.
Well, you see why teams try to avoid fouling him. You're basically giving away points.
And there's the foul. It's on Jalen Brunson. That'll be his second foul of the game. Poke loose. It's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
Yeah, there's nothing easy on offense. Coaches love seeing that kind of hustle on the defensive end.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Los Angeles.
Well, they're in a great flow. The ball's moving. All those assisted buckets means the offense is running well.
And they're making their own luck with how hard they're playing, forcing turnovers and turning that into offense.
Well, that's just a careless pass. He's lucky that was just deflected and not kicked off.
And Brown throws it down.
What a flush. Great athleticism from Brown.
Los Angeles leading by 3. And now here comes Young leading the break.
Oh, great job pushing the pace. They caught the defense lagging.
And Şengün throws it down.
That is ferocious.
You said it. That was ferocious. Lets it go with a 3. O'Neal with the defensive effort. And here's Portland. Here's Embiid. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a 3-point play. Dennis Rodman picks one up.
And you've got to admire the toughness that Embiid plays with. He doesn't let fouls stop him from scoring.
Well, Greg, we know at his peak, Joel Embiid, one of the elite two-way centers to ever play in the NBA.
The former league MVP, but when you weigh close to 300 pounds and move like he did, not entirely surprising that his lower extremities took a toll.
Stolen by Collison. Outside, Rodman. On the wing, Payton. Still without a basket. Chalk up 2 there.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
It's stolen by Jefferson. O'Neal with the steal. Pass to Brown. Now Embiid. Back to Young. For the 3. Rodman grabs the rebound. Embiid with the steal. And now Portland on the break. And the dunk by O'Neal.
And go back to the steal by Embiid. That ignited the break. And Joel's length is such a factor defensively.
Collison, good.
I tell you, he has some impressive moves in his repertoire. That's as good as it gets, but just one of many. No question, he got bumped on that shot.
He's gone 1 of 1 in the game so far from the line.
At the line for Portland, Joel.
No good on that
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. Good on the second free throw.
Better than most centers from the line. Embiid exceptional with his hands.
And so it's Irving. He brings it up for Los Angeles. They lead by 4. Back to Westbrook. Hamilton outside. The 3. And it's Portland with the rebound. Pass to Duren. Portland moving the ball around. They get the rebound. And that one is good with the extra effort on the glass.
Well, positioning and size win during the offensive rebound, which he then cashes in on.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
Defense, Portland. And the dunk by Westbrook.
Well, look, when it comes to finishing lobs, Westbrook is one of the best guards to ever do it.
And here's a timeout from K.C. Jones now. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. Los Angeles making a switch here. Here's Williams. Deflects the pass. And that one goes out of bounds. Nice touch by Westbrook. 1:15 left now here in the second. Malone, no luck.
And that's where Green makes his biggest impact. He is a menace defensively.
In Los Angeles, they have made 3 free throws so far. Haven't missed any. And he makes the first.
Shooting for Los Angeles.
And Russell Westbrook drops them both.
In lots of games, free throws are the difference. You never want to leave points at the line. Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
59 seconds left in the first half of basketball.
An above-the-rim athlete, even on the back nine. Westbrook sends it up.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Pass to Adebayo. And the wide open shot from Green. That one falls coming off Adebayo's feet. Green's got the lead up to 9 now for Los Angeles. Jones, no luck. Here's Los Angeles now. And there's the call on 4. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line. These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
Look, I gotta say, the evolution of Russell Westbrook has been an underrated story in the league. This is a star player who has adapted to so many different situations successfully.
And here's Los Angeles. They're on an 18-7 run. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Oh, that's blocked.
When your defense is challenged like that, you need guys to rise to the occasion.
Knocks it loose. It's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession. It'll count. And that one released in time, but no good. And so it's Los Angeles holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. Back to the action in just a minute. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Portland trails by 11. Pass to Jefferson. To the middle. And then Brown with the dunk.
I mean, what a player Jaylen Brown has become. My goodness.
Opens it up for Adebayo. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Well, he can do that. Adebayo's an excellent athlete, even by NBA standards.
Los Angeles leading by 11. Pass to Westbrook. It's tipped. On the wing, Green. Good on the three-point shot. Green's got 6 points.
And great offensive instincts from Green. Goes into the shot the moment he catches the ball. There's some defense for you. For someone who's as good at shooting the 3-ball as he is, you need it.
I'm Satan on this, don't touch the stove, I'm begging on this. I'm Freddie, I'm Mike, I'm Chucky, I'm jizzing on this. Run for your life, you shaking on this, got soft for on this.